Not long ago, I was very wrapped up and very caught up in this self improvement stuff to the point I wouldn't even speak to women often because I was told that it's bad and you should wait till you level up. You should wait until you're at this level and this thing to be able to attract and talk to women. And it's just not true at all. And I found myself just in this position where I was a bit more lonelier than usual, a bit more sadder than usual, not as happy as I normally am. And I feel like that has a large part to do with it. And don't get me wrong, self improvement does help you attract women and have good women in your life, get good girls or whatever when you build yourself up and you actually take action. But it's a main component in your life having girls there in your life. And this is what I found, especially recently, is a very big thing to have a person in your life or have girls in your life because it gives you a nice get out of stuff. It gives you a little breakaway, a little nice time with a girl, which is what we naturally want as men. We naturally want that connection. We naturally want things to go on with women. A lot of us won't admit, oh, I'm going to grind, I'm going to grind, I'm going to grind. But naturally, a lot of us do want that. And too many people think that doesn't matter nowadays. And they get rid of that. And it's just a terrible thing, really. Don't be afraid to have women in your life when you're trying to improve. Don't be afraid to shoot your shot here or there. Don't be afraid to get things going here or there. Don't be afraid to even get in a relationship whilst you're trying to improve, because that girl might actually benefit you and might actually help you. People online will say it in the most negative way they can. Because let's say, for example, you say, oh, don't date women, they'll take from you, they'll do this from you, and they'll do this from you. You're going to have a reaction to that, and that's ultimately going to lead to more views for that person who has made that content because it's outlandish and because it's extreme and it's polarizing. That's going to get a lot more views, clicks, business. Whereas, let's say you said, actually, no, and it's saying women here or there, build yourself up as well, see what happens, see if they're a right fit. That's not going to be as shocking advice. That's not going to be as shocking, and that's not going to go viral like these other guys do. And this is what you got to think when you hear a lot of this stuff online. There's a lot of bullshit online, and I would say just build yourself up and just try to make things happen here or there, because it's important. As men, it's important, especially to have a bit of experience as well. It's important. And of course, when you get in better shape, you start getting more options and different things going on, and that's a good thing. But you got to explore them options a little bit, and you got to learn the brutal lessons of this stuff as well. Because I would argue it's worse for you to be in a position of money and you be in a position of things going well. And let's say, for example, you do really well at an online business or something like this, and you start making good money. But let's say even a career, let's say that, but you've sacrificed all this women's side where you could have had relationships and different things going on. These women are going to play you. They're going to play the fuck out of you. They are going to absolutely step over you. You get some very, very distasteful people in this world, and a lot of people don't want to view it like that, and they think it's all sunshine and rainbows. Oh yeah, now I've got this financial backing, everything will be alright. No, they can still view you as a clown. They can still take from you and ruin you and take things from you. And this is the truth. This is the truth of a lot of modern women. Not all of them, of course. There's pretty good ones. For example, I've got good ones in my life, but there's a good amount that is very negative and doesn't help you and can actually take from you and make you feel worse about yourself and take you off your path. So you got to think, you're not going to know which one's which. So you got to understand that you need the right ones. And how do you know which one's the right ones? Trial and error. Different things going on, different experiences, different things going wrong. Oh, this thing didn't happen. Oh, I didn't pick up on this sign and it went wrong. You start to understand things. How I hold myself in this relationship. How I hold myself to this girl. Am I myself? Am I acting as someone else? This is the thing. A lot of guys just think it'll automatically be fixed like that. It won't. It won't, because you have a lot of areas to improve on. And then you got to think you're more vulnerable to getting exploited if you want more money. You're definitely more vulnerable to getting exploited for the things you got and this thing, and you don't know if they just want your lifestyle. Granted, that's not completely negative if you're getting what you want out of it, but just be smart, man. Be smart. Just understand that you should gain experience. You should gain experience as you're continuing and improving all this, because you need a base level of experience, because you can make some bad decisions otherwise if you don't understand. If you don't understand which ones are right and which ones are wrong. I see it all the time in my life, guys who don't know which girls are right for them. Therefore, they get absolutely stepped over and ruined. all the time, and they're just getting into something because it's better than their right hand at night. That's why. That's why they get into it. It's better than having just themselves and nothing fucking pouring up. So they will go and get with a girl that isn't right for them out of scarcity, and it ruins them. They could have loads of money. I know people with loads of money who get absolutely stepped over by women. I know people who are unhappy with loads of money in their relationships with girls. And the common denominator is someone having experience with women as they're growing through these experiences so they can better themselves and actually know what's right for them. And that's the true message in this video. Hope you all got a lot of value. Thank you.